Hello and welcome to Moving Pictures Kenya. We are still on the farmland in Ashkum in Illinois. When you look at this side, this is soybeans, and this side, this is corn. The reason why it's like this is the Americans do what we call rotational farming. So like this farm, last year it had corn, now they have planted soybeans. This one last year had soybeans, now they have planted corn. So they say this interchanging of the crop helps the farm to maintain its nutrition. Now, our interest is not the soybeans. Our interest is this side, the maize. Today, I want to share with you the story of love. Love brewed in an American maize plantation. And the good thing is, it happened many years ago, and today they still remember because they are happily married. My name is Bonventure, and this is a story you cannot afford to miss. Listen to this.
Hi everybody, my name is Cathy Oyier. I'm from Kenya. I came to the US about 15 years ago. I came as a student. I came to do my master's, and after completion, I later on moved to St. Louis. But let me give you a little backstory before I go too far. So when I first landed in the US as a new student all the way from Kenya, I didn't know anybody. There was like a small Kenyan community where I lived in a town called Peoria. Right now in Bloomington, but Peoria is about 45 minutes from here. That's where I was in school. And it was during harvest time, and Mama Chico, who is the owner of this garden, maize farm, she came to deliver some maize to the students down there, and that's where I met her. And the moment I met her, there was just a connection, because when you're all here by yourself, especially as a young girl, you just want somebody who can be like a motherly connection. So I felt such motherly love from her, and now every now and then I would visit her, would come to the farm in the morning, would dig and harvest and do some weeding. And so just being around her, she got me to meet other Kenyans and other Africans in the community, and that's how we started. So just being with her, I later on graduated, and I started work still in Peoria, and eventually, after completion of my work in Peoria, I moved to Bloomington, now where the farm is, 45 minutes away. I just felt like maybe I should come here, and I was going to start school again. Because when you come here as a F1 student, you keep adding your degrees just to keep your status. So my goal was to move to Bloomington and attend Illinois State University, but things didn't go as planned. So I eventually just stayed with Mama, and I had an apartment with a roommate, and now and then we'd come harvest, and that's how my love story begins from there. So just through the harvest, just like tomorrow where she has the harvesting that happens, every now and then when back then she used to have like a harvest season on Labor Day weekend, and here I was a single young lady. Of course, you're wanting to settle, you're getting all the pressure from home, and everybody was like, oh, you haven't found anybody? And I was like, maybe it's time, but I don't know who. You know, you're just busy with your life, with your schedule. There's no time for dating. And she did this one session, and she invited people from all over. There were people from Illinois, St. Louis, Minnesota, Champaign, Indiana. And right there, I met a family that was visiting, and they happened to be from Kenya as well. And they happened to also be from my community in Kenya. And they were the first people I ever met from my community since coming here. And we automatically just became friends. We exchanged contacts. We came to the farm, we harvested, and we kept in touch. We kept in touch not knowing what would come out of this. And little did I know that this family were going to be my future in-laws, because after interacting with them for about 3 years, they kept saying, Cathy, we need to keep you in our family, but we don't know who. We have so many of us in our family. Let's see who's available. And that's how they connected me to my now husband, who lived in Tennessee at the time. So this was just a long distance connection, but it all started in this farm. So every year I come back to this farm to connect to where my story started. I'm now married. I work, and I moved to St. Louis, Missouri. I have a family. My husband and I are blessed with 2 children. I have a daughter, Isabel, who's 5, and I have a son, Taji, who's 18 months. And every year we come down to see Mama Chico because our story started here. Most times she has the option of bringing the maize to St. Louis and people buy from her, but I personally, there's something about coming to the farm that I just love, especially not only for me but for my daughter. There's just some homeness, just some Kenyan spirit that goes on here, and through that I've been able to meet other Kenyans, other communities, not only Kenyans, people from Ghana, Nigeria, Cameroon, Zambia, just through this farm. This farm has connected so many people, so many friendships, so many families have been built just by coming to Mama Chico's farm. And so I came here not only for the harvest and for the maize, but also for the experience. So today it's a hot day. I'm here. I'm loving it. My daughter, who's 5, she's here with me. She's enjoying it. She's also picking and harvesting, and she's just talking about it. So next year we'll definitely be here with my son. Today it was too hot for him, but next year we'll definitely be here. So I'm just urging you, come out, come and harvest. Everything here is organic. She literally plants it, grows it, and takes care of the farm. It's well maintained. She'll give you recipes if you don't know about corn. If you want to learn about Kenyan githeri, she'll give you recipes. She has other vegetables that she grows, traditional vegetables that you not normally find here in the US. So this is home. Mama Chico is my mom, and I love it here. Thank you.
So for the people at home,
yes,
when you told them that you had finally found somebody, the love of your heart.
Yes.
Did you tell them that it was love brewed in a maize plantation in America?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I told my mom how it all happened, and how the story began, and she was like, when are they coming home? Like in Kenya, the moment you meet somebody, and especially somebody who's from my village, almost around my village, from Kenya. My mom at the time was in Kenya. She immediately said, if this is what you want, if this is a person that you love, let's plan, let them come home, and let's do an introduction. So that's how it started.
Okay. So now for your hubby, does he share the same memories as with you on this farm?
Absolutely, yes he does. 1 year before my son was born, we were here, and my husband happened to have grown in a farm as well in Kenya, so this was very familiar to him. I remember him harvesting, and Mama Chico just kept saying, you're so good at this, I need to bring you here so you can help me with the harvesting. So we were both here, we really enjoyed, and we got so much maize and just experience at the time. My daughter was about 2 when we came, the last time we came before my son was born, and he truly enjoyed it. Okay. Yeah.
So do you, what would you tell other people who would want to come to such a thing? Because I think maybe, let me rephrase my question.
Yes.
Because you said that there was pressure for you from home to get somebody.
Yes.
How about your husband? Did he come here looking for somebody, or he was just in his own world?
My husband at the time was, I would say, looking, but he wasn't sure because he's an introvert. He's very introverted. He was hoping at the time to get somebody from Kenya and bring them all the way here. But since I'd met his family just urged him, and they told him, we found a lady, she's good, she's Kenyan just like you, we've interacted with her for several years, and this is a solid person. So he wasn't looking here, he was looking in Kenya. So just for them to connect us, and we were both here in the US, was such a blessing. Okay. Yeah.
So I know many people who watch this story may be inspired, may even think of coming to this farm, thinking that when they come here, they'll be as lucky as you. The men may be as lucky as your husband.
Yes.
Do you think that is the case, or it's just a matter of luck?
I wouldn't say luck. I would just say God's timing, because I was at the right place at the right time. You know, she invited us to help. We were helping because she had visitors, and it just so happened that somebody walked in and we connected. So I wouldn't say it's luck. I would just say God's timing.
Okay.
Yes.
So maybe your final message to those people aspiring to come to the US, because maybe you can give them an experience, because you know, for them, everybody tells you that I want to get a Mzungu and get married in the US, or I want to get a Black American. But you know, you are here, you have that experience.
Yes.
Is it as easy as people think?
To be honest, it's not as easy. I remember when I first came as a student, my friends from Kenya kept telling me, you need to find a Mzungu, especially with that melanin of yours. A Mzungu would really be perfect for you. You'd make cute babies. But then I'm just like, I would like somebody who will speak the same language, eat the same food, have the same culture, have the same background. I think it just hits differently. I tried dating people from here, but it was just, the connection wasn't there. You know, with somebody from home, we had stories, never-ending stories. We built a friendship based on that. We had a similar language. We shared the same food, the same spices, you know. It was just different. So somebody who's at home who thinks that coming to America, that a Mzungu or a Black American would be their goal, that's okay. But everybody has their own tastes. For me personally, I felt like I just wanted to go back to my roots, get somebody from home, you know, be happy, speak the same language, eat the same food, share similar experiences of growing up. And yeah, that was for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Hello, my name is Isabel, and today I have some wonderful news for you. And today, before we go on to a long story, I'm gonna tell you something. And why I came here is because I love harvesting, and it's my favorite thing to do. And that's why I came here. And my school is Providence, and my teacher is Mrs. Booniak, and my class is now kindergarten. And I'm 5 years old, and
Do you have a brother?
And I have a little brother, Taji, and it's good to have you all here today. And we've had some wonderful time with you, and it's also that thank you for being in my video. And also, this is a very welcoming time, and this is my second time here, and that's when I came harvesting. And also,
What are your hobbies? What do you like doing?
and I also like painting and reading.
When you grow up?
And when I grow up, I want to be a doctor. And thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness, Izzy, good job. You're so natural.
Natural is paginal.
Thank you for joining us in this episode of Eyeing the American Dream. I'm sure this story has inspired somebody. Join me in my next video, whereby I am still on this farm, and I will be sharing with you very inspiring stories about what maize can do to a person. My name is Bonventure, and this is Moving Pictures Kenya, connecting people, inspiring Africa.